Hey guys, Noam Korbl here from Compare Forex Brokers. Today I'm lucky enough to be visiting the amazing Blackbull offices in Auckland, New Zealand, and today I'm joined by Anish Lal, the Chief Business Development Manager at Blackbull. Anish, thanks for agreeing to chat. Thanks for having me. Recently, we did an analysis at Compare Forex Brokers that specifically looked at the execution speeds of brokers. We did some significant testing across lots of brokers, across lots of platforms, and fantastically, Blackbull ended up winning that research, or winning that award as broker with fastest execution speeds, which we awarded you this award with a few months ago. And I noticed you guys actually promoting that on your homepage of your website. It kind of speaks to your value proposition. Do you want to maybe talk to our viewers a little bit about execution speeds, the importance of fast execution speeds, and why it was a real priority for you guys as a business?
Yeah, for sure. Firstly, thank you for the award. Thank you for acknowledging it. Just in regards to our entire business model is really based on a foundation of transparency, treating clients fairly and giving them a good shot at beating the markets. Essentially, it's a pretty risky place to be in at the outset. And to give traders the edge with our own tech and the fastest execution speed is really testament, as you said, to what we're trying to offer. In regards to how we got there, we've spent a lot of time investing in our infrastructure, ensuring that our quite literally our servers in both LD4 and NY4 are copper wired together with our trading servers. So technically, you're getting the best execution speeds that you can get. We don't have any agenda, I guess, against clients to trade against them. So it's a complete no conflict of interest environment. Other brokers may perhaps have those conflicts of interest, which I guess we have another advantage a leg up against those guys. So we're truly able to offer that, and I guess the numbers and the data don't lie also.
Right. Execution speeds obviously is kind of an area that a lot of brokers promote, market, and you guys are obviously able to promote that research that we've done. Have you noticed it assist you at all with onboarding of clients? Have you noticed customers are more inclined to kind of sign up to Blackbull as a result of this award that you won?
Yes, so generally people who are focused on execution speeds are traders using things like high frequency EAs, or looking to news trade perhaps, or get in generally with the best price possible, because technically in an ECN, the way it's built is you're first in, first out. So if you manage to get the first tick and the first price, and given our liquidity pool, you're essentially ensuring that you're securing the price you see on the screen. Whereas some other brokers perhaps who have slower execution speeds and their liquidity pools are slightly thinner may present you a very tight spread, but you might not get executed at that spread. So we try and offer traders an environment where the spreads they see on the screen are the ones that they get. And also testament to what you have presented with us, we also have seen several cases of positive slippage that have been offered to clients. So again, that speaks to our execution speeds. To answer your question, yes, we've seen a large number of clients approach us who use algorithmic trading strategies that try and take advantage of high frequency trading styles or news events, or just general scalping strategies on the FX majors and gold specifically.
Okay. One of the kind of differentiating factors of Blackbull is that you guys are FMA regulated, based here in New Zealand, regulated by the local regulator here. Do you want to maybe talk a little bit about FMA regulation? It is equivalent to a lot of the other tier 1 regulators like ASIC and the FMA, but do you want to maybe talk a little bit about the regulator and how it's kind of allowed you to kind of launch from New Zealand to the world and kind of grow and execute your growth plans?
The regulator, as you said, is a tier 1 regulation. We actually have a lot of frequent visits and meetings with the FMA. We work we're a two-way methodology pretty much, where we enlighten them about things that are happening in the market, and on their side they tell us what their main risks are. So we try and have a collaborative approach. In regards to the FMA's general accountability methods, we have to hold ourselves pretty high in regards to compliance procedures. AML is a big thing here, and so they're definitely very strict and switched on in regards to a compliance framework. So we really try and build our business around that. That's why sometimes when clients are trying to onboard, there might be a few additional steps. That's due to the compliance framework that we have. How it's, I guess, helped us to launch to other markets is really New Zealand, I guess, is perceived as somewhat of a safe haven.
Yep.
So we've been able to use that as the backbone of building our reputation. The fact that we hold client funds in a segregated client account in the country, that's also very helpful. And the FMA, unlike other regulatory bodies, are a government body too. So we have a fiduciary responsibility rather to uphold a lot of those guidelines that they've set in stone. We can see around us how strict they are. There's fines coming out every other week for brokers. A broker recently here had to close shop because of poor AML handling policies. So there's definitely a high level of monitoring going on from the FMA with brokers.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely a strict regulator. We've got as a team, we all have to be upskilled and trained as to recent updates from the regulator too.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. I guess the final thing that I wanted to touch on was you guys are very proud of the fact that, you know, your customer support and service team are onshore here in New Zealand or in the office. You know, they're just opposite us right now, working hard-working away. How important is it to kind of have, you know, like a local customer support team? And also note, compared to like other brokers, your customer support is 24/7 rather than just being 24/5 like a lot of other competitors. How important is it having the support team in-house? And do you think that gives you an edge over some of your competitors?
Yeah, for sure. So just to speak on the New Zealand financial services sector, when it is relatively small to our other counterparts, and our macro approach is to really try and assist the country in building out our financial services sector. And how do we do that? It's trying to stop a bit of the brain drain that happens in New Zealand. So as soon as we do a lot of work with the universities, for example, so as soon as they leave, their first thought is to go offshore and go overseas to work. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of work with the universities to try and give people a sound first step into the markets, especially if they have an interest in finance. So we've seen a lot of people through our operations teams and our customer support teams come from graduate or our graduate programs. Mm-hmm. And so the importance is twofold for me personally, is to try and grow the interest in the financial space in the country and the services sector. In addition to that, for us to house New Zealand-based support and service is really one of our point of differences, as you said, because we're pretty transparent. You can pick up the phone and call or speak to the person that you're in email contact with or over live chat with, to value the Kiwi-based service. And we feel that that's helped us domestically, because Kiwis can instantly see that, or even across the shore in Australia, and find, I guess, a level of comfort that they're dealing with someone local.
Yeah. Okay. Anish, thank you so much for agreeing to chat. Guys, that's all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any other videos that you'd like to see from our end at Compare Forex Brokers, please don't hesitate to let us know in the comments section down below. Please also don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe. Anish, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.